The divine perspective is often summarized as God is watching us. Bette Midler beautifully captures this in her song, God is Watching Us. From a distance, we are instruments, marching in a common band, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace. They're the songs of every man. God has no hands, so he chose the 1,000-hand guanyin from the east. Each hand holds a cute baby. This baby can walk on water, make the mute speak, the deaf hear, and even raise the dead. These are just small feats for him. He can also govern the world and bring peace. Why? Because he possesses the Tao, the word. With the Tao, this baby can lead the world and establish a community of shared future for mankind. The way of heaven benefits without harming, the way of the sage acts without competing. Laozi said, "The profound virtue resembles an infant. Poisonous insects will not sting it, fierce beasts will not seize it, and predatory birds will not strike it." An infant is so weak, yet poisonous snakes and fierce beasts dare not harm it. Why? Not because it is fearsome, but because it is so adorably weak. Confucius said that at 70, one can follow their heart's desires without overstepping the bounds. These bounds are not out of fear but out of love, because they love so deeply, they cannot bear to harm. An infant is invincible not because of its strength but because of its cuteness. Invincibility means having no enemies, as everyone who sees it cannot help but love it. Even a murderous demon cannot resist its innocent gaze. However, our education system often clips the wings of angels. It feeds Adam the apple, turning him into a refined egoist. Thus, God had to expel him from Eden. For the sake of survival, he had to engage in worldly struggles and deceit. In today's society, sincerity, honesty, freedom, and love have become rare commodities. Their rarity makes them precious, which is why entities like Pangdong Lai thrive. Yet heaven is not out of reach. A single thought can turn hell into heaven. Stepping outside the 3 realms and 5 elements, transcending reincarnation and entering heaven, is just a thought away. Heaven is also on earth. As long as you are kind-hearted, honest, and act without contention, you will see many smiling babies. That is God smiling at you. God is a baby, not an old man. This is not age discrimination. If you don't want to grow old, learn from babies. This way, you can rejuvenate. God complains that in the West, people depict him as an old man, while in the East, Laozi depicted him as a baby. Thank you, Li Er, or rather, Lao Dan. Elderly University Recruitment. We are recruiting 0 to 3-year-old baby lecturers with a monthly salary of $8,000. The school is located in Pangdonglai's Free City, offering 5 social insurances and 1 housing fund, plus unpaid leave and grievance awards. The only requirement is that you look as cute as God. This is not child labor exploitation, but an encouragement for young people to have children, giving birth to babies with a silver spoon, or rather, a credit card, in their mouths. Elderly people can learn from babies crawling, meditating, and playing. In their spare time, they can film themselves imitating babies and post the videos online. By learning from babies and doing less, they can gradually become like babies, rejuvenating themselves. Would you like to be 10 years younger? They say laughter makes you 10 years younger. Attending classes with babies every day, you can laugh from the heart every day. Not the fake laughter from laughter yoga, but genuine laughter. Would you like to join such a university? Do you like this way of aging? Before 30, people can learn addition, growing bigger and stronger. After 30, they should learn subtraction, reducing their burdens. Qiang Yao, for instance, did not learn the Tao, feared dying alone, and chose to drop out of life's course. Little did she know she could have graduated with a smile like a baby, completing her earthly journey and ascending to heaven, shedding her earthly body like in the movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, where one is born old and dies as a baby. Would you like to come to our academy to learn subtraction? Learn subtraction with babies. Qiang Yao, fearing the final exam, dropped out and will likely have to retake the course. When you attain the Tao, it is like being reborn. At that point, you can start subtracting. Our school's motto is, we want all of you to die young, as late as possible. The elderly university should be established alongside a green human reproduction base in Pangdonglai's Free City. Musk's philosophy is to exhaust Earth and fly to Mars, creating a Martian city and using artificial insemination to produce many babies. Our philosophy, however, is to protect Earth as our mother, using organic and natural methods to reproduce the next generation, continuing humanity's legacy on Earth. Instead of inviting a Buddha statue from the temple, why not self-reliantly give birth to one at home? This is a riddle. Guess it and win a prize. It's from an Indian movie called Oh My God. Learn from babies, cultivate a divine perspective, and recognize the oneness of all things. At that point you can graduate. The feeling of oneness is akin to the peak of making love. But if you can achieve that feeling without making love, then you have attained the Tao and seen God, ready to graduate. However, self-entertainment learned from certain sources doesn't count. It should be achieved through meditation. In truth, attaining the Tao is easy, like going with the flow. Yet people often strive to fulfill their egoistic desires, rowing against the current only to find themselves back where they started. Just like the author who once thought the moon abroad was rounder than at home, only to realize in retirement that the water at home is sweeter and mother's cooking is the best. Pang Donglai says, "Come back to the east. Here we will nurture you like Jialing, hot and hearty, slim and plump again. Do you like it?"